live. Welcome everyone to Lessons, Learning, and Readings with Larkin. I am Larkin. Wonderful to be here with all of you. It is Tuesday and we are here for an hour together to receive wisdom from Spirit and readings and answers to your spiritual and metaphysical questions. There we go. Got comments on. I want to welcome you all to come on in and say hello. Please make sure that you take a few moments to take a deep breath and to get yourself centered before you start asking for readings. Hopefully you all have brought a drink. I always bring a couple of drinks, usually 3. You're wearing something comfortable, you're sitting comfortably, and maybe even have some incense and a candle. I love to have incense and a candle going for the ambiance. We want this to be an hour of an entire experience, okay? This is so much more than just readings. So for those of you that are on the rebroadcast or with me live, this is a very valuable hour of wisdom from Spirit and your spirit team, which includes your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones who have crossed over, or maybe you didn't even meet in this world, right? You have such a big spirit team supporting you every step of the way. So I want to welcome you all to this hour. I also want to remind you that you can also on here, you can also ask questions in regards to non-human animals. Hi, Casey, welcome. You can ask questions in regards to non-human animals. You can ask for readings and you can ask for animal communications and all that great stuff as well. So anything spiritual, metaphysical, or paranormal. If you guys have some things that are confusing to you or frightening to you or strange things going on, we can talk about those too, and talk about your safety and well-being and your personal power and how to best handle that. Okay, so anyway, I am Larkin from the United States, and I'm here with you every Monday and every Tuesday at 4 p.m. EDT, 9 p.m. BST, and I just want to let you guys know that if you want to connect with me further, I've got my information right there on the banner. And again, hi, Becky, welcome. Again, guys, anything, questions about angels or spirit guides, about the other side, about crossing over, questions about those things, as well as readings are welcome here, okay? I do want to also let you know, I promised you guys I would bring cards today, and I forgot them again. It's because I move them around a lot, and they're not always in my bag. So that's okay. No worries. Please just know that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I'm sharing this. Feel free to share this if you want to. That's okay. Guidance in other ways. I use the cards anyway, just as a fun way to communicate and connect with you guys. I don't need the cards, so I've been bringing those for you all for fun. So that's okay. I'll have them with me next week. Let's start off with our wisdom from Spirit today, and then we will get into your questions and all that great stuff. I've shared this, so if you guys want to share the live as well, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in just to make sure I keep battery, because I'm on hotspot, guys, today. I am on hotspot. Also, when you pop on, even if it is on the rebroadcast, please let me know where you're listening from. Hello, Claudette, for the lovely name. I love to know where you guys are listening from, because there's people all around the world, and it's so fascinating. Hi, Veronica. Welcome.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to come in. So sorry. I'll leave you to it. I'm so sorry. I was just checking everything is all right, and I've come on my phone. Sorry, everyone.
No worries. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. What time that is?
I can't find a way of getting out either, because I'm not used to doing it on the phone.
Oh, yes. It's a whole different ballgame on the phone, but you are welcome to stay with us if you like.
I can't. Can you kick me off, Larkin?
Let me see. I think I can. See you later.
Yeah, brilliant. Kick me off.
Oh my goodness, how wonderful. I forgot I could do that. All right. So Claudette, oh, you're from Canada. Fantastic. And Catherine, Ireland. Woohoo. I love it. So here's our quick little tidbit from Spirit today. Spirit initiated this little drop of wisdom when I do these, and I love it. And they love having a voice to share this. And usually whatever comes through, there are people listening on the live or the rebroadcast that actually need to hear this. So that always tickles me. Hi, Becky. Welcome. So today, Spirit is wanting me to share with you a little tidbit about space and time. Hi, Helen from England. Welcome. Hello, Vanny. A little tidbit from Spirit today is about being outside of space and time and about your role and wisdom in space and time. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. I love it. Cindy, peace be still. I love that. Part of the grace and the blessing of being here in physical human form for a short time is we get to experience, it's part of the fun, being inside of space and time. But your eternal reality is actually outside of space and time. As you begin to remember who you are, and when you return to the other side, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's right. This is only the temporary experience, but it's meant to feel like the full experience. It's meant to feel like everything is in chronological order. The reason I believe Spirit wants me to share this with you guys today. Hi, Vladimir. Welcome. Hi, Shirley. UK. Yay. The reason I believe Spirit wants me to share this with you today is because oftentimes when we go to a reader or we remember, we talk or think about past lives, we almost always, if you notice, talk about past lives. And Spirit finds that very funny. We're always talking about past lives. Do we talk about future lives? Not very often. Do we talk about lives that are going on at the same time that we're here? Not very often. We always talk about past lives. I even do them for clients, past life regression. But what Spirit wants you to do is understand. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. We're doing our wisdom first, Tammy. We're doing our wisdom from Spirit first. That gives you guys a chance to settle in and get in your center before asking for readings. But this is so cool, guys. I mean, put yourself in this position. Spirit is saying, talk to them about the fact that they really exist outside of space and time. That this life experience has to have a space and time dimension in order for you to experience being human, in order for you to suffer, right? And learn from that, in order for you to struggle, in order for you to conquer things, in order for you to experience success, in order for you to even want and desire, in order for you to have anything that is bittersweet or work towards anything, you have to be able to experience these dimensions of space and time. And so Spirit is like, don't forget. In truth, you are beyond space and time. All of the wisdom that we give you is beyond space and time. All the answers are beyond space and time. When you go to a past life regression, what about a future life regression? What about understanding the fact that not only can your spirit team drop into any space and time continuum that they want, just like that, but when you're not here, you can as well. That means if you go on from this life and you say, hey, yeah, you know what? My soul needs to experiencing something, this and this and this, and I want to find a time in the 1500s to experience that, then you could incarnate there. Or you could incarnate in the future. The point Spirit wants me to make here, guys, is it's a completely different set of paradigms. Okay? We live in an infinite realm of possibilities. And so whenever you're feeling down or depressed or stressed or worried or confused or anything like that, or you get caught up in predicting the future or caught up in the past, just remember, there really is no past and future. There really is no time and space. This is just a dimension for us to experience, and anything is possible. You don't need to be sad because you can always go back and experience something from a future or a past life again. Okay. Literally, the infinite universe in all of its multi dimensions is your playground. And you're just experiencing one of those plays right now. Okay. Anyway, this was amazing. I am inspired. Thank you, Spirit. I had no idea what they were going to share with me today, but that's what they wanted me to share with you. Okay. Ann Manfield, welcome. Donna Ray and Claire Walker. Woohoo. I could make a whole song, a little rap out of your beautiful names. All right, guys. Fabulous. Thank you for tuning in. Even if you guys are on the rebroadcast, I want to also remind you, I'm going to go wherever Spirit draws me. I'm super thorough, but these are online free readings. You can also find with myself or someone else a small group paid reading, which I have every month and lots of readers have, so you can get a more in-depth reading without paying a full price. Keep in mind, though, guys, this is these readers' livelihoods for most of them. So if you want something more private and more in-depth, find a reader you trust and get a reading from them. But again, I'm going to try to be as thorough as I can, but also as efficient. I'm trying to train myself to be more efficient because these online free readings really are for giving you immediate comfort, immediate gratification, and an immediate call to action of shifts you need to make and answers that you're wanting or guidance that's important for you to have initially, okay? Or validation that someone is there and that they're okay. All right, from Michigan, Cindy, awesome, very good. I've got clients from Michigan. All right, thank you, Tammy. I'm glad you appreciated that. Very good. Okay, you're new, Catherine. Welcome. Okay, so before we get started today, guys, let's see. Welcome from Ireland, Catherine. I love it. Casey says, let's see. I have a couple souls, guys, I want to check out with you before I get into your questions of readings. Casey says, I love dragons and wondered if I have a dragon in spirit. Does my dad and guide have anything to tell me? Okay, well, first of all, you have more than one guide, Casey. You have several guides. Don't forget, guys, I have the Meet Your Spirit Guides event on the 18th. So you can find that on my Psychic Medium page if you guys want to. I still have a few spaces left. It's 2 hours. You can get all the information you need. If you go to larkinsreadings.com, please go to the shop section, not the event section, because it wants to make you schedule something. But I only do it once a month. So if you want to meet your spirit guides, that's a great way to do it. Casey, you've got a couple guides around you right now. And what Spirit's coming back and asking me to ask you is, do you believe that you have taken action on the guidance that they have been giving you, on the guidance that has been coming through from readers? Have you applied that guidance yet? Are you applying it consistently? This is what Spirit is asking me to ask you. It's throwing it back at you. It's saying, are you always looking for new guidance and information, or are you taking the guidance and information they've been giving you and applying it? Because as a human, they want you to do it. It's all about habits and repetition. So they want you to make these things a habit, right? Because what you're wanting is you have some visions, Casey, that you want. You have some things that you want to change, and that is going to come from habits and repetition. Okay. Your dad is there loving and supporting you. He's constantly saying, you can do this, Casey. You got this. You've come such a long way. And that should be proof. He wants you to know that the long way that you have come so far is proof to you that you can do even more. Okay. That you are doing an awesome and amazing job, and that you can continue to grow and evolve and make the changes that you want to make. Okay. Sorry, I have to walk over here and close the door a little bit because I've got horses sticking their noses in. They think it's time to come in, and it's not. So that's what they want you to know, Casey. All right. Keep talking to your dad. He's with you all the time. He's constantly, what I see from him and his feeling is it's constant encouragement. Like he is rooting you on. He's like your biggest cheerleader. Okay. As far as a dragon goes, you do have past energy experience with dragons, and you have had dragons come in and out of your energy field in your life. Dragons can mean many things. They can help you focus on and acquire what you consider to be treasure, right? And they can be very protective of that and very good at helping you to recognize what that treasure is for you, and what you need to be doing in order to get and acquire that treasure. And that's one of the things that this dragon energy is doing for you. Dragon energy can also be very protective. And you have also had protective dragon energy around you for quite a while, actually. And so, yes, you have dragon energy. I want to leave you with this thought, Casey. I want to leave you with the thought and awareness that is very empowering, that you knew enough to ask about the dragon. You knew enough to ask about the dragon energy. And if I may say so myself, that is exceedingly powerful, because what that tells me is that you yourself are tuned in consciously enough to sense that energy around you. Okay. When you can sense that energy around you, you can also sense a lot of the other energies, and know that you are receiving their messages. Okay. No, you guys are not kicking the door. Sorry, the horses went in, I guess. So that's a very powerful question. Let's see. Wales, Vicky, welcome. I'm part Welsh. I love it. All right. So I want to share a couple things before I get into you guys asking readings, because I want to acknowledge a few different souls and energies that are coming in, which is sort of like reverse readings. I call them reverse readings anyway. Let's see here. Let's see. And okay, wait, I have to do this first, and then I'm going to get into the reverse readings. This is a really good question. Guys, I cannot tell you, emphasize this enough. You guys get on here and you ask me spirit guide questions. Come to the Meet Your Spirit Guides event. I am telling you. You get on here and you guys ask these questions, but my real question to you is, and I'm not just trying to sell you something. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I only want people there that are interested. But Spirit Guides asked me to open a Meet Your Spirit Guides event. And it is precisely because, as much as they love going through people like me, what they really want and their job is to work with you, side by side with you. And some of you all have different levels in which you work with them. Some of you feel them, some of you hear them, some of you misinterpret their voices for your own intuition, even though your intuition will match what they say. Some of you have seen them once or twice. Some of you may have gotten a name. Some of you know them more in depth. But here's the thing. It is life transforming to literally meet your spirit guides. Their frequency is low enough and close enough to yours. They can interact with you on such a real way. And the more you do it, the stronger it gets. And if you really want to meet your spirit guide for yourself, which is what all of your spirit guides want for you, where, yes, you could use someone like me to help you validate and verify and give you clarity and help teach you how to communicate with them more strongly. There is nothing like being able to connect and communicate with them on your own. There's nothing like being able to hear them or see them or feel them or have them share with you information they can validate. I've asked mine to validate and give me actual real proof of how I knew them before or where they were from. So if you really are serious about getting to know your spirit guides, please come to one of my Meet Your Spirit Guides events. It is 2 hours. All the pricing and details and times are on the Larkin Psychic Medium Spiritual Interpreter Facebook page or larkinsreadings.com. If you want to join me, it's very limited spaces. It's 2 hours long, and you will meet at least one of your spirit guides. So whatever level you are at interacting with them already, you'll take it up at least one notch and build that bond with your spirit guide. Okay, so that's what I would suggest you do, Claire. Okay, because I can only do so much here online on a free reading. Okay, and maybe that's enough for you. But if you really want to know, that's my recommendation. Okay, your great granddad is not your spirit guide. There are a lot of psychic mediums that will argue with me and say that your loved ones that have passed on can be your spirit guide. Okay, they are not your spirit guide. Now, they can be a guide, yes, but I want to be very clear about the terminology. They can be your guide. They can be a loved one that has passed on type of angel. They can look after you. They can guide you. They can do a lot of the same things that a spirit guide does. But I am very particular about that wording. Okay. I'll get to your comments in a minute, guys. I am very particular about the wording because your actual spirit guides, and again, this is a human problem. This is our intellect needing to label and word things. But your actual spirit guide is chosen by them and by you. It is a mutual thing. They are assigned to you for a particular life. You could have been in a past life or future life with them. They could be a spiritual teacher of yours, or, some sort of spiritual guide that you've had before. But your spirit guides are very particularly matched with you, for your life. And the thing is that they're there for you for your whole life. They might come in and out at different times when you need them. You might have one or two spirit guides that are like this, nonstop 24/7. And then the others are the same. They're a little more in the background and they come forward at different parts of your life. But you see, there are some special gifts and characteristics that we won't get into today, but in the Meet Your Spirit Guides event, I'll have time to do that only a spirit guide has, that only a spirit guide is given, and only a spirit guide has privy to, that even your loved ones do not. Okay. So does your granddad Jack look over you? Is he a type of I don't want to call him a guardian angel either, because that's not right. But is he a guardian of you? Does he look over you? Does he support you as a guide? Yes, absolutely. He guides you and loves you and supports you from the other side. But he is not one of your official spirit guides. Okay. And I'm trying to say this in a way this can help each of you. Okay. So that this makes sense to all of you. All right. Let's see here. Guys, I do see your comments and questions, okay? I know you guys keep repeating your questions. I don't always see everything until I get off. Sometimes there's comments, but I am reading comments, I am talking to Spirit, and I'm talking to you at the same time. So please just trust. I'm trying to get to as many of you as I can, and I'm just going where Spirit guides me. And so, I'm not ignoring you, okay? I'm doing the best I can. You've asked because you've seen him in spirit twice. That's awesome. And when I go for readings, he always comes to give me messages and guidance. That's wonderful. Now, that's very interesting, guys. Take this to heart, because sometimes that doesn't actually always happen. If you've had a reading, sometimes spirit steps back and they actually allow other souls and spirits where people need validation and confirmation and verification and comforting and all those things. They let other souls move forward if they've already come through with messages. So that's amazing. He is always there with you, and he's obviously wanting to make his presence very known, Claire. What I find is that sometimes Spirit comes through with the same messages because they're not there to tell you what to do. And usually we as humans, we don't listen. We don't really listen to the reader. We don't really take the call to action that the reader says. We've got the human ego. And so we kind of still go off and do our own thing. And we want to hear the same thing over and over, or we want something new. And oftentimes I find in a reading, people say, well, that's nothing new. I already knew that. Well, that's what Spirit's telling you. So sometimes Spirit's going, okay, this is what you need to know. So I think that's very cool that he comes through. That's amazing that you've seen him, and that you can receive that, because they try to get through to us once they've crossed over in whatever ways we can best receive. And they have to learn what that language is for us, what we are receptive to. Okay. So that is amazing. Your connection is always strong to him, Claire, and he will keep coming to you. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And I think one of the things he's helping you do, which is why he always comes through, is he's helping you to strengthen, build your confidence and strengthen your clairs and your abilities. And since he's so good at making that connection with you, the more you practice with him, the better you will get at doing that with everyone else as well. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. I do have some reverse readings I want to do here, guys. Hold on. Oh my gosh, there's so many people on here today. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Siobhan, welcome. I visualize my spirit guide as an ancient Indian. Is this my mind playing tricks on me? No, I don't believe that it is. Have you signed up for my Meet Your Spirit Guides event so that you can learn more, so that you can actually ask him, so that you can see in detail what he looks like and maybe get his name? I'm telling you guys, you should do that. You know, I can answer these questions for you here, but it is different to have the experience. Okay. Here's the thing that Spirit wants me to say to you. Okay. Number one, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust the initial visualization that you get, the initial third eye vision that you get. You need to trust what's coming through to you. Once you start thinking, your mind starts making stuff up. So you want to take that initial visual that you have, the initial feeling that you have, the initial auditory message that you have, right? You want to do that initially and trust that. I would start a spirit guide journal. I would start a spirit journal for you guys, okay? So that you can strengthen that connection and start to build a stronger and stronger rapport with him, okay? Then what you can do, which is something we get more in depth in the Meet Your Spirit Guides event, is I teach you how to verify and validate and get real validation from who your spirit guides are, if that's the path and avenue that you and your spirit guide are to take, all right? Which would mean finding more out about your spirit guide. And so you can ask him, what type of Indian are you? What tribe were you from? Start asking those types of questions, because these are the types of things that build you to have this strong clarity and communication with your spirit guides. Okay. That's a fantastic question. Thank you so much for asking that. All right, guys, I missed a bunch of comments. Let me move up here. I really wanted to do reverse readings today. But you guys have so many other questions. I guess I'll just tell the souls to wait. Let's see here. I know, Tammy, I'm so excited that you are signed up for the Meet Your Spirit Guides event. This was their idea, guys. I'm so excited about this. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just going where Spirit tells me, guys. Hi, Trish Cook. Welcome. All right, let's see here. I've always felt like something negative has followed me throughout my life. Any advice, please? Yes, the something negatives that have followed you are, how do I explain this? Okay. Again, guys, this is free online stuff, and I'm trying to get to as many people as I can. So I'm going to try to summarize this for you. This is the type of thing that we talk about in the Awakening Your Intuition Mastermind that I host. It is a paid thing, but once a week we meet, and these are the types of things that my clients in that group discuss, and I give them readings and answers for them. Okay. This is exactly the type of thing. So I'm going to try to summarize for you, since I have to be brief on here, what Spirit is saying and what you need to do. Okay. If you want something more in depth, I advise you find some type of group like my mastermind so you can have ongoing support. Okay. It doesn't have to be with me. You can find someone else that does something similar if there is something like that out there. Okay. So a lot of times when we feel like we have negative energy following us, there are a couple things it can be. Number one, we can just be attracting negative energy suckers, and we can allow that to be happening, not even realizing it. Then we become aware that we just have made ourselves vulnerable for negative energies that are kind of unconscious energies to just sap and suck off of us. I do not sense that that's what this is with you at all. But you do have some things that you came into this life in particular to work through that your soul wanted to complete and did not complete in past lives. Okay. There are several things that happen there. Number one, what you're feeling is your karmic cloud. That is a cloud you created. It doesn't mean you were bad or evil or did anything wrong. It means it is this energy of unfinished business that had to do with choices that you did not choose to make and risks that you did not choose to take in other incarnations. It's a repetition of some of the same types of choices and mistakes, if you will, that need to be learned from. When we incarnate again, what happens is we bring these with us, oftentimes in the form of what we sense to be negative energy. Okay. These things are actually pointers, Manny, and they're pointing to, they almost take on like an entity of their own. They almost take on like a life of their own. And so the opportunities for you to clear that and overcome that are always right there for you. They present themselves in the form of obstacles in your life. There's a couple things you can do here. Okay. Number one, you don't have to go back and remember a past life memory or anything like that. You can, but you don't need to, because what I'm sensing is this is a collection of things. Actually, it's a collection of things that is embodied itself actually in habits that you have here and now. So one of the great gifts of incarnation is that we can actually clear all that dark karmic energy that we have, even if it's between other people, even if they don't participate. Whether it's situations, circumstance, or other souls, we can always clear that on our own through overcoming the obstacles and challenges that are presenting themselves to us here in this world. So they're asking me to ask you what, and you don't have to answer here, but what, you might need to go back and listen to this so you can be real clear about this. What comfort zones are you not getting out of right now? What habits and patterns in your life have you found to be a challenge that you have been making the same types of choices? What mistakes have you not learned from? Because as you learn and overcome them here, this world, this lifetime was specifically designed for you to, if you overcome them in this life, then you are also clearing this energy. Okay. That is the major form. And there really are no shortcuts. You have to go through that process, but you can do things to help yourself with that process. Okay. You can learn some true meditation. You can go through some processes of energy release and cutting ties and strings, but that only works. Now, keep in mind, this is where people get misguided, because they're told, oh, they can just do Reiki or energy work, or oh, they can just go through a thread cutting ceremony, or oh, they can just go do a past life regression and all these things will go away. Okay. And what Spirit wants me to tell you is they will seem to alleviate it and they can bring your awareness. But the way they will actually clear and go away is the second you become aware enough of them, or aware enough of your habits here and now, that you make a different choice. As soon as you do that, boom, they're gone. They're gone. Okay. So you're here to clear that. This isn't the type of negative energy that you can just say, oh, go to the light. This is the type of negative energy you're perceiving as negative, but it is attached to you from things that you need to learn. Okay. And I see that as actually a really good sign, because that all that means is you need that little bit of self-awareness. What mistakes have I kept making that I have not learned from? What habits am I not changing that I'm making the same choices? And what comfort zones am I not getting out of? It's those three questions. Answer those, follow what you know that is, and you will have your answer. Okay. And as soon as you do those things, it's going to go away. You're going to feel lighter. Okay. Awesome. Powerful question. I'm so glad that you're aware of those things. That is absolutely awesome. Okay. You've never done this before, Shirley. Fantastic and welcome. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, any loved ones around me right now, I really need their help. So, trying to find out how they're trying to tell me this. First of all, you have more than just your loved ones helping you. You have your angels, you have your guardian angels, you have the archangels, you have your spirit guides, you have teachers, you have your animals and your animal totems, you have your higher self, you have a lot of help. Okay. And so you actually, your egoic self feels as though you need their help. And they are there helping you. They're there supporting you. First of all, they want you to trust yourself. They're saying your energy. What they're showing me is you extend out whenever you are nervous or scared or worried or stressed or think there's a decision to make or you feel pressure. You look outward, and they're like, you need to trust yourself. We're all here to tell you you can trust yourself, and we're here to support that. So that's the first thing they want you to know. Okay. The other thing is there's two women older than you coming into the vicinity. It looks like motherly figures. So did you lose an aunt that you were close to, or an older sister? There's an energy there that is an aunt or an older sister energy that is showing up. One of these energies actually has glasses. Let's see, Shirley, if you could comment on the bottom. I know you guys are responding to me, and I'm going like super, super fast today just because I'm trying to get to people. There's so much coming in. I'm trying to give you all enough to go on that you need. Okay. Your sister. Okay. Got it. Was she the one with glasses? Oh, I just got major chills there. Okay. Was she the one that had the glasses? Because one of these women has got glasses and one of them, you just lost your Auntie Claire. Okay. Well, I was going to do reverse readings today, guys, and you all had so many questions. I just told Spirit to wait. Maybe some of them would be coming through for you anyway. Let's see. Your granny was like your mom. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me check in with them and see. One of them has glasses, Shirley. So we have one that has glasses, and then the younger energy. I'm having a side conversation here. Yes. Okay. That's your sister. So did your granny did? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, very close. And they're very close as well. Your sister and your granny, very close. They're just like, they're side by side. They're like, wow, they're really with you. Let's see. Did one of them die of cancer or an illness, Shirley? Did your sister pass of an illness? Because they're giving me the feeling of having been sick and having had, hope and hello, Carisha, welcome. Having this initiative and this mindset of wanting to work through, wanting to get better, wanting to fight through this. And let's see, your sister's just really coming through with a really strong, powerful energy. Yeah, that's true. She was ill. Okay. Got it. Okay. That's what they're showing me. All right. So your granny just laughed and she's like, I was just old. It was my time. Okay. But your sister is she's coming through very strong, very forthright, very, like she had a very strong voice. She's standing very straight. Hi, Katie Newkirk. Welcome. And she's saying, oh my gosh, I love you so much. And I'm so sorry that I left when I did. She's showing me a bracelet. So do you have like a bracelet, like had little beads or pearls or something on it? She's showing me a bracelet that looks as though it's like, hi, Terry. It looks like little beads. So it would be like pearl size shapes. I don't know if they were pearls or not. They don't look like pearls, but they're little round beads that would be like the size of pearls in a bracelet. She's showing me. Yeah, she was like that. Yeah. Well, that's how she's coming through right now. Absolutely lovely. I love her energy. And, she wants you to know she's still a pillar of strength for you. She's still there for you to lean on. She's still there for you to confide in. She's so proud of you. She's like, you're doing such an amazing job. You can't see from the other side what a great job you're doing and how strong you are. Hi, Rachel. Awesome. Did your sister have a son, or is this your son, Shirley? I'm seeing a young man with dark hair. He's rather slender that is still in this world. Let me know if it would be like your son or her son. Guys, I see your questions. I need to get through the readings I'm doing first. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Our sons are both the same age. Okay. Got it. All right. Well, let me tune in and check on both of them then. Sometimes even when there's more than one, they just show me the young male energy, and then that opens up to branch out for others. But they're showing me they're the same age. That's really cool. They're showing me that's really actually a good thing. That's good. That was important. That wasn't an accident that they were the same age. They are your granny and your sister are keeping a very strong eye on both of them. They're supporting all of you guys. Let that be validation. I always like to get 3 forms of validation that this really is them coming through. They really are paying attention and that they really are coming through me. Oh, you did too, Claire? Your auntie had 2 sons? Okay. Well, this is why I was going to do reverse readings today, guys, because there's a lot of souls there. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. And then let me know if the bracelet relates to you, Shirley, as well, as that was something that she's coming through. Your sister just keeps going like this. She keeps showing me this beaded bracelet of these little round bracelets on there. And your granny's also showing me like a silver necklace that she's wearing in addition to the glasses. Good evening, Lisa. It's okay. We've still got 20 minutes. Yay. So Shirley, I'm going to need to move on because I've got so many people I'm trying to get to today. Yeah, she wore a beaded bracelet. Awesome. Okay. Isn't this amazing, guys? I am blown away. I still can't even believe the things that they can get through and communicate. This is so amazing. The verification. So Shirley, I'm going to send you on your way knowing that you got a good amount of validation and verification today. Your granny and your sister came through to me and they validated that it was them. And I thank them so much for that. They're really good communicators. They are there with you. They're listening to you. They're hearing you. They're supporting the family. They're supporting your son and her son. And they love you all so much. And they are happy and they're celebrating your wins with you and your joys with you. And that they're supporting you guys when you're through your struggles. Okay. So please know that they love you. Sorry about my phone back there, guys. Yes, wasn't that a lovely message? Let me turn this off. Sorry, guys. My family always forgets when I'm on with these things. So I can always count on my mom to call while I'm doing this. You can communicate with them even more strongly now, Shirley. So I hope this is validation for you, my dear. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Let's see here, guys. I've got 18 minutes. I'm trying to get to as many of you as I can. Well, I'm scrolling up to the next person that Spirit is guiding me to. Guys, please keep in mind, if you want to connect with me further, my Facebook page is on the banner there. I have the Meet Your Spirit Guides event coming up on the 18th. I have a few spaces, but you just need to follow the link on my post or go to shop@larkinsreadings.com. And hold on here, guys. I'm looking for a particular person Spirit wanted me to go back up to. And then also, for the month of May, I have half price readings. So if you want or need a private reading and you want to get it through me, you can find that on my website as well and on my Facebook page. Okay. All right, here. Hold on, guys. There is a shoot. Okay, hold on here. Here we go. Okay. I hope that helps, Sherry. Let me know. All right, let's see. Let's see. Has Mom Kathleen in the spirit world an answer to the question I keep on asking her? Okay, well, let's see if we can connect with her here. Let's see. Did she have dark hair, Catherine? Was her natural hair color dark? Hi, Claudette. Welcome. Let's see. Because there is a woman coming through, Catherine, that has dark hair, really beautiful facial structure. And let me know if this is her. I'm asking what else she can show me for validation here, for verification. Do you have her purse or her handbag, Catherine? I want to make sure this is her. There's a lot of souls here. I want to get some physical validation that this is her, Catherine. Catherine wanted a reading so bad. Now I don't know if she's even here. Okay. But Catherine, let me know if you're here so I can come back to you if you are here. Because I want to make sure, I want to get people that are actually on here right now. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Honestly, you're welcome, Shirley. I'm so glad that helped you. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see here. Fantastic. Yeah. If you guys want to connect further, just like my Facebook page. I'm also going to do a drawing for a free reading, 20-minute reading on the 25th. If you guys get 5 people to follow my page. Let's see. All right. So what I'm going to do is I don't see Catherine on here anymore. So maybe she gave up on me, but I just go where spirit takes me, guys. As you can tell, I'm talking super fast and trying to get done as much as I can. So let's see. Let's do, thank you, Sydney. Let's see, Claire. Your aunt had long black curly hair. Okay, let's see here. This might not be the right one to start with, Claire. I don't know. She's very pretty. Okay. Well, this was the lady that was coming through, I believe, was actually for Catherine, Claire. Let's see here. Let me start with, I think you had a different one as well, Claire. Let me start with that one. Let's see. My auntie was ill and her mom, that was my nan, passed as well. Let's see. Was it my auntie who tapped me on my thigh, arm, and head the day that she died? I felt it 3 hours after she passed away. Let's see here. Yes, it was. So what she did was, Claire, your auntie, oftentimes within 3 days of passing, our vibrational frequency can stay very low to the earth. It can stay very low. So our frequency can stay kind of, it can stay down. And that way we can connect better with other, like loved ones and things like that. It allows the soul to reach them more easily when they initially pass and to connect with them in a much more grounded way. And so that's what she did. But also within those first few hours of her passing, she's showing me that she made rounds. She made her rounds to the family, to her friends. And even if they don't consciously or initially know about it, they, she tried to be very physical and very present with them and make her presence known so that they knew that she was there. Okay. So yes, that was definitely her trying to come through. She really wanted to thank everybody. She was excited to be on the other side. And she kind of wanted to share that with everyone. Yeah, she looks very beautiful. I can see that. She looks very pretty. But yeah, she did a good job of that. And I don't know that other people recognized it. She said you were one of the only ones that really picked up on that physical connection, but she did try to make as much of a physical connection as possible with everyone that she could, which I think is really awesome, Claire. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Rachel, does my dad and past family know my son? Been trying to connect and have had no luck. So I wouldn't say, Rachel, are you still there, Rachel? I wouldn't say that you've had no luck. I would say that, yes, from your perspective, hi, Leona, welcome. Good to see you. I'd say from your perspective that, you want it so badly and you're trying so hard, you're there, yay, that it's very easy to feel as though you're not connecting. Please know from the other side that that you are connecting. They can hear you, see you, feel you, they know. Okay. Let's see. So you guys, I'm checking in on the question in regards to your son. So their souls all know one another. Yes. So even we have these soul families you guys always hear me talk about, And a lot of times we don't have, we haven't been in this world with them, or someone has passed before someone else is born, but the souls still know one another, and the souls connect as well. And even if they're like little kids, you know, especially if they're under the age of 6, they can sense and connect, and those souls will come and visit those children. So you might not, you know, be feeling the luck of that coming through. Um, but if they come through to someone younger, oftentimes they pick up on that. How old is your son, Rachel? Is he under the age of 7? Let me know, please. If he's under the age of 7. Hi, Poppy. Welcome. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm trying to let Rachel come in. 9 months. Okay. Yeah, he's little. So that's what they're showing me then, is that they spent that time with him. So oftentimes even souls will depart from this world so that they can spend time with a soul that is coming into the world, and they will intentionally do that to make sure that they have that connection. They do that to make sure that they have that connection with that soul before that soul incarnates. So of course they know one another. Absolutely. It doesn't really matter where. Sorry, guys. She's just going to keep calling me. So what you need to understand is that that connection is there. And, you know, he doesn't have to know or remember it, as right now your son does know and remember it. Love you. Let's see if that works. Sorry, guys. She wasn't going to stop calling. And I cannot turn my phone off because I am talking to you guys on a hotspot. Okay. So anyway, your son connects with them, and now he remembers because he's still young. As he gets older, I'm thinking with him probably over the age of 3, he'll probably, that connection, that soul connection will kind of start to fade. But right now, even he knows and remembers their souls. They're still there talking to him. He remembers them on the other side. Everything's very familiar. Okay. So absolutely. Yes, he knows. Hello, Lisa Joe. Welcome. All right, guys. I know you guys are all wanting things. Just please be patient, okay? I'm going where Spirit is guiding me. I'm talking a lot faster than I want to be talking, actually, just to try to get through everybody in the next few minutes, okay? Please know that if you do not get a reading tonight, you will get a reading with just the right reader. You can find me on my Facebook page. You can join my Awakening Your Intuition Mastermind and do this every week. You can join my Spirit Guides event. You can find another reader on FindMeAMedium, but Spirit will get through to you, okay? At just the right time. Let's see here. Said that's comforting. I've just started my journey with the Akashic Records and I've been a little discouraged. I think this will help me unblock. Thank you. So, yes. So Akashic Records can be powerful. Just be very careful in your journey on all of this, that you are not getting caught up in the egoic creations of people in regards to spiritual and metaphysical things. Do not get so caught up in who's teaching you about the Akashic Records or about astrology or about animal totems or about readings or about any of this stuff that you lose your own connection. It's about remembering who you are. It's about getting beyond your cognitive mind so that you can be conscious, because before I ever even studied Akashic Records, I already knew them. I was using them. I was tapping into them because I remembered who I was, because I was tuning into my cosmic memory. And that's really where the Akashic Records are. That's where the access is. So just be careful that you're not getting sold into and caught up into the man-made structures, the egoic structures that are trying to tell you it's something spiritual. It's kind of hard to explain because that's what most people are caught up in. But be very, very careful about that, okay? And, excuse me, as long as it feels good, not in an egoic sense, but it feels right intuitively. And it's like awakening. Oh yeah, I remember this, that part of you, that type of thing. That can be very helpful. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Very good, Rachel. Thank you very, very much. Let's see here, guys. Hold on here. I need to, sorry guys, I'm just going where Spirit is showing me here. I've got 5 minutes. Let's see. Cindy, are you still there? I meditate almost daily. I do positive self-talk. And my monkey mind chatter, I blue cloud it and float it away. I'm getting better with help from one of your conversations. Yay, awesome. The doubt and fear is not bad, but the romantic relationship and getting that business started with confidence is scary. So are you still there, Cindy? So let's see. Yes. Okay. Awesome. So again, I'm doing what I can on here. Most of the stuff that you guys bring to me, I give you the initial response from Spirit, but it takes practice. It takes work. This is why I recommend you guys find a group or a mastermind or a coach or something like that to get involved with, to keep you focused, to create habits and repetition. Okay. That's awesome. Understand that the business and the relationship are part of the obstacles that are your opportunities. Okay. And it will be more challenging. The monkey mind, as we call it, will come in louder the more something means to you. Okay. And so, this is why Spirit wants to guide you more to remembering who you are, standing in your power, building your confidence, getting in touch and in alignment with you, and being aware of your energy and your state of consciousness more than it wants to tell you how and what to do about a relationship or a business. Because the relationship and the business will fall in line with your own alignment. It will follow suit with your state of consciousness. If your monkey mind is, then your relationship and your business are going to follow suit. What people really want from someone like me is Spirit to tell them, do this with your business, do this with your relationship. There is a place and a space for that. But what you really want is abundance, love, peace of mind, and joy. That's what all of you really want. Where that really comes from is from standing in your power and getting aligned. Where it really comes from is from becoming more conscious. Okay. And so the confidence comes through practice. And that means making a lot of mistakes. And Spirit is like, don't be afraid to make mistakes, Cindy. This isn't about not messing up. This isn't about guiding you to not make mistakes. This is about guiding you as to how to make powerful choices and then what to do and how to learn from those mistakes so that you can create something new and different. Okay. That's really what the priorities are. Okay. You are welcome to, I'm very picky about who joins my mastermind, Awakening Your Intuition, but this is the type of coaching and guidance that comes with that. You have to be able to put these things into practice. So keep doing the mind work that you're doing. It's not actually, it's very hard, but it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Spirit says, right? Simple, but not easy. In other words, you have to make the quieting and the stilling of your mind a practice. Be okay with whatever, positive talk is great, but as Tony Robbins says, you can't go to the garden and say, there are no weeds, there are no weeds, there are no weeds. Okay. When there's weeds, that's not going to make the weeds go away. Right. So just, acknowledge the negative aspects because that's another half of this. Right. And work on not so much rejecting or resisting the chatter and the thoughts. Just acknowledge it and let it go. You don't have to follow it. Just acknowledge it and let it go. Okay. Stand in your power when you're in alignment. the relationship takes care of itself and the right one comes. When you're in alignment, things fall in place for your business. Okay. So the goal is not to work on the relationship or the business. The goal is to work on your own alignment. All right. Wow, guys, there are so many more people I wanted to read for today. And I am so sorry if it did not get to you. Poppy, I know you wanted something. Leona, you wanted something. There's so many of you that wanted something. Please know you can connect with me on my Facebook page. I do readings and stuff all throughout the week. I have all different levels of things you can connect with and services you can take part in that might assist you. And Veronica has the most amazing readers on this page that I have ever met. So if you did not get a reading with me and you'd rather find someone on here that you resonate with, please do that. But please know that Spirit knows what you want and need and will come to you at just the right time. Okay. I'll see you guys Monday at the same time. Thank you for tuning in and letting me read for you. Bye, everyone.